so it actually looked like we were going to have a pretty decent day at the outset. We actually had China looking like they're extending some olive branches going into these trade negotiations October 10th and 11th, and that actually gave us a little bit of a rally. We saw VIX back off towards that 15 level, so it looked like we were going to have a pretty solid ending to the week, and then we got the headline that there actually is maybe another tool this administration can use when they're trying to put pressure on China. So previously going into these trade discussions, these trade negotiation meetings, you've seen them put things on the table like dialed up tariffs. So it looks like they've moved on from that, and now they're looking at other things they can use to put pressure on China, and that was kind of what we saw today. And as a result, you saw the VIX rally up north of 18. You saw markets sell off. Looks like the only thing that really is in the green right now for us is financials. And the VIX, though, I would say is backing off from those intraday's highs, getting right around that mid 17 level.
And what'd you make of the sell-off in tech today, Shawn?
I think it makes sense when you're seeing something like this where you're talking about capital flow in and out of China. And that's really, to me, is a kind of next level for what we're looking at in terms of putting pressure on China. And these companies, these tech companies, that access to China is key for them. And so you have to wonder, what is China maybe going to retaliate and make life a little bit more difficult for these tech companies that want to do business in China. But moving into the flow of capital into and out of China from the U.S. side, I think it is something that we have not seen yet.
Shawn, quickly, your key focus for next week?
I'm sorry, can you say it one more time, Wolf?
Your key focus ahead of next week?
I'm still keeping an eye on the energy sector. I think we haven't really heard the last in this story with Iran. I think there is the potential for a little bit more of a dialing up of tensions over there, and that could actually really, I think, push oil a little bit higher. So within the energy sector, you can maybe look at diversified majors like Exxon, but you might want to stick away from maybe some of the refiners, because if you do see oil move higher, that's going to represent a higher input cost for the refiners, but it could benefit some of the exploration and production companies.